Vương Tụng, also known as Vương Tùng, was born on January 15, 1990, in Hai Phong, a bustling port city in northern Vietnam. Growing up in a region with a strong emphasis on education and hard work, Vương Tung's early years were marked by his natural curiosity and love for sports. His family, while not particularly athletic, supported his active lifestyle and encouraged him to pursue his interests. From a young age, Vương Tung was involved in various physical activities, but it was clear that his talents were best showcased on the track. At the age of 10, Vương Tung joined the local youth athletics team, where he began to receive structured training. Early on, he showed a natural flair for running, excelling particularly in sprinting events. By 12, he was regularly competing in regional competitions, where he would often finish among the top athletes in his age group. Although his early years in the sport were focused primarily on the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints, his coaches quickly realized that his stamina and technique made him a strong contender in middle-distance running events as well. When Vương Tung was 15, his talent caught the eye of national scouts at a regional championship. The scouts saw promise in his speed and endurance, and within a few months, he was invited to join the Vietnam national athletics team. Moving to Hanoi to train at the National Sports Training Center, he was under the tutelage of experienced coaches who helped refine his technique and improve his conditioning. The transition to the national team was a significant step in his career, and Vương Tung was eager to take on the challenge of competing at higher levels. In the early years of his national training, Vương Tung showed rapid improvement, steadily climbing the ranks in both the 100-meter and 200-meter events. His breakthrough came at the Vietnam National Athletics Championships in 2008, where, at just 18 years old, he won his first national title in the 200-meter event. This victory not only brought him recognition in Vietnam but also gave him the confidence to aim for larger competitions on the international stage. Career peak and major achievements. Vương Tung's career reached its peak during the 2010s, as he began competing at the continental and international levels. In 2010, at the age of 20, he represented Vietnam at the Asian Games held in Guangzhou, China. Although he did not win a medal, Vương Tung's performance in the 200-meter sprint was strong enough to earn him respect and recognition as one of Southeast Asia's top sprinters. His ability to compete on such a large stage was a significant accomplishment for an athlete still in the early stages of his career. The breakthrough moment in Vương Tung's career came in 2011 at the Southeast Asian Games, SEA Games, where he won his first gold medal in the 200-meter race. This victory was not only a personal achievement but also a moment of pride for Vietnam, as Vương Tung had become one of the fastest sprinters in the region. His performance in the SEA Games marked the start of a period of dominance in Southeast Asian athletics. Over the next few years, Vương Tung continued to perform at an elite level, winning multiple gold medals at the SEA Games in both the 100-meter and 200-meter events. His rivalry with sprinters from other Southeast Asian countries, particularly from Thailand, Indonesia, and Malaysia, became one of the most exciting aspects of the region's athletics competitions. Vương Tung's ability to perform under pressure in these high-stakes races made him a fan favorite, and his consistent victories solidified his reputation as Vietnam's top sprinter. In 2013, he achieved another significant milestone by setting a new national record in the 200-meter race at the Asian Athletics Championships in Pune, India. His time of 20.73 seconds, which broke the previous record, placed him among the top sprinters in Asia and earned him a silver medal in the event. This performance marked a major step forward in his career, as it demonstrated that he was not only a dominant force in Southeast Asia but also capable of competing at a high level on the continental stage. The peak of Vương Tung's career came in 2014 when he participated in the Asian Games in Incheon, South Korea. There, he won a bronze medal in the 200-meter sprint, a historic achievement for Vietnamese athletics. This medal was Vietnam's first ever medal in the event at the Asian Games, and it firmly established Vương Tung as one of the leading sprinters in Asia. His performance in Incheon was widely celebrated in Vietnam, and he became a national hero, admired not only for his athletic ability but also for his dedication and work ethic. Throughout the 2010s, Vương Tung continued to rack up victories at the SEA Games, winning several gold medals in the 100-meter and 200-meter races. In addition to his success in these events, he also participated in the Asian Athletics Championships and Asian Indoor Games, where he earned a number of silver and bronze medals in the 200-meter and 400-meter relay events. His performances on the international stage earned him a reputation as one of the best sprinters in Southeast Asia, and his achievements helped to raise the profile of Vietnamese athletics on the world stage. In 2016, Vương Tung's consistency was further proven when he made his Olympic debut at the Rio Olympics. Although he did not reach the final in the 100-meter or 200-meter races, his participation in the Olympics was a testament to his dedication and talent. Competing at the world's most prestigious sporting event was a dream come true for Vương Tùng, and he returned home with a renewed sense of purpose, determined to continue representing Vietnam on the international stage. Personal life and advocacy. Outside of athletics, Vương Tùng has remained relatively private about his personal life. However, it is known that he comes from a modest background and values family and community. Growing up in Hai Phong, he was heavily influenced by his parents, who instilled in him a sense of discipline and hard work. Vương Tùng has often spoken about the importance of his family's support, and he credits his success to their unwavering encouragement throughout his career. In addition to his athletic accomplishments, Vương Tùng has also been active in promoting sports within Vietnam. As one of the country's most successful athletes, he has used his platform to advocate for the development of athletics, especially for younger generations. He frequently participates in charity events and youth sports camps, where he mentors aspiring athletes and shares his experiences with them. Vương Tùng has been particularly passionate about promoting track and field athletics in rural areas of Vietnam, where opportunities for youth athletes are often limited. Vương Tùng has also been involved in promoting healthy lifestyles and fitness among the general public. As a well-known figure in Vietnam, he has worked with various organizations to encourage people of all ages to engage in physical activity, highlighting the importance of exercise for both physical and mental well-being. Final years and retirement. By 2020, Vương Tùng was nearing the end of his competitive career. While still performing well at the national level, he began to face challenges related to age and injury. The physical demands of sprinting, combined with the intensity of training and competition, took their toll on his body. Vương Tùng struggled with knee and ankle injuries in the latter years of his career, which ultimately led him to make the decision to retire from competitive athletics in 2022. His retirement marked the end of an era for Vietnamese athletics. Vương Tùng had been the face of sprinting in Vietnam for over a decade, and his achievements had left an indelible mark on the sport. He retired with multiple national titles, several SEA Games gold medals, and historic achievements at the Asian Games. His legacy was not only defined by his athletic success but also by his role in inspiring a new generation of athletes in Vietnam. After retiring, Vương Tùng transitioned into coaching and mentoring. He took on a role with the Vietnam national athletics team, where he worked with young sprinters, passing on his knowledge and experience to the next generation. His work as a coach has been instrumental in improving the standard of sprinting in Vietnam, and he has continued to be an influential figure in the development of the sport.